Greetings, I am Mike Writer. This is, believe it or not, part 2 of what was initially planned to be a two-part series. Sadly, due to issues getting part 1 recorded, I've had that's on hold for a while. That's due to hardware issues. I'll cover that in the real part 2, in the actual part 2. So this is planned for part 2, but this is now part 1. But part 1, or in the other part, I opened up this, a HDMI converter. Why? Well, in the original video I had an S-video cable and an adapter to SCART. Now why? Why does all this thing need to be important? Well, I also play the Nintendo GameCube, and if anyone knows about the something like the Eon's GameCube to HDMI box, you could understand why getting good quality out of the GameCube's been a swine for a while. Now, in Europe, we had additional standards which are brilliant quality. Problem is, most current standards don't support it. Most of you will recognise these three cables: a red, a yellow, and a white cable. If anyone knows the videos, the entire lot of video comes through the visual component comes through this wire. PlayStation 2, for most PlayStation 2, up to PlayStation 2, this was pretty much the standard. You got this in the box. Actually, since if you're really careful looking, not knowing, this is actually the Wii cable. So and a lot of times in the European boxes, you got a box like this. This is to correct its SCART. Actually, this was actually a better one to show. If you notice, most of the pins are missing. All those pins there are ones that are required for SCART to work. So this is some reason why the SCART in the UK was considered one of the best, because you weren't putting RGB SCART. This was actually a lot of people, and quite a few cables basically had component over SCART. And that basically didn't make it really good quality. However, Nintendo was smart enough to include RGB SCART in 2 of the systems that they used the AV out on this and the GameCube and 64 and SNES. The SNES and the GameCube were the ones that supported RGB out. If you're wondering, this is more of a proper RGB SCART cable. This is for a device where you connect it 2 different standard SCART cable. You can see a lot of pins. So I basically got a couple of years ago, bought a SCART cable for my Nintendo GameCube. Works brilliantly, especially on my TV. Sadly, I can't show you it. Or I should say, I can show you it, but only in photos. So what do I do to fix it? Well, that's what that converter box was about. But to capture, but before that, I had to capture using the yellow cable. So let's do more of a update. Let's start with something a bit speedy. We're going to do with F-Zero GX. Well, the red gazelle, assuming I'm looking at the moment, but the intro. I wish I could get like-for-like footage, but this will do nicely for the time being. Now, you might wonder it's a bit red and a bit, well, and the yellow stand up a bit. Well, the colour's a bit washed out and stuff, but F-Zero GX wasn't actually that bad as a composite title. So the improvements aren't going to be good, but the don't stand out as well as some others do. The composite video on the left and the SCART on the right. The composite video is a bit, well, blurry compared to the RGB. And then the text is where this, and some textures are really where it's going to stand out the most. But that seems pretty decent on both sides there. But F-Zero wasn't just a 4x3 game. It supported 16:9. So what do you think? Well, look like them. And now we're showing a scene. Now this is actually part of the attract mode RGB game, but still, this works out pretty well because we've managed to get it in sync. As you may be able to tell, that the SCART, this RGB SCART on the right is a lot brighter, and the colours are a lot more defined. On the left, it looks pretty, because some of the blues look very blue or very dark. Just the red on the Cactus Factory's helmet, it was very red. And also, I want to point out something about the text in the bottom corner. Very, very blurry. To the point where it can be a bit tricky to read it. And the text that size is actually throughout all of this game. So so you might not be able to work out properly that it's Nintendo or not, but it is. As you see, couldn't get two shots of the same character, same game footage, in-game footage. Well, this match should have it really short down time, but you can see here that it looks pretty decent widescreen. On the text. Alright. I think it's time to move on to something else. Well, one of the best games to show some of the differences with is the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. This is actually one of two versions of the Ocarina of Time that came out for the GameCube. This is actually from the 4-pack with the George Mask and Zelda 1 and 2 from NES. The other version was the Master Quest disc, which came with the Wind Waker disc. There is not much. This is actually running at 60 frames per second, very much close to the original Japanese and US release. Not the PAL release, which is actually slower. Well, it's PAL 64. Anyway, as you can see here on the left is the composite signal, and it's very red, very blue. All the colours are very strong, or very, very dark. As you can see here. Whilst the other side is quite bright and a lot more easier to read. See here the applause, the see, improvements nice. I mean, but the thing is, you might have spotted in the video earlier on. Say, Wii next to it. You can use something else, can't you? Yeah. The Wii has a set of cables just like this, where the video comes out of these three cables, and looks almost HD. Well, you can get HD through these cables actually. It was actually the PlayStation 3 cable, or PlayStation 2, I can't remember which. It actually doesn't matter for those, but this cable plugs into PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 2 with no problem, and I can get high quality HD footage from it. Because I've got the Elgato card I have captures component and composite, but not RGB. But if you wonder why the heck I even want to get my GameCube good quality when I have a perfectly good Wii which does 90% of the games I own. No, 9% is a bit of an exaggeration. More like 50. Because if you notice at the bottom, there was a Game Boy player, which allowed me to play these games. Yes, plays a Game Boy, but Game Boy Advance. This is one, believe it or not, is my only Game Boy Advance older than that I had owned before the Game Boy player. So I've had that. So it's not like I can say no. I haven't spent money on that after in the last couple of years. I've spent money on it years ago, and I want to see how good I am with it. Seriously. And I know some of you thinking, emulation. Why can't you emulate it? The question is, yeah, I can emulate it, but I want to do it legit. It's more of a thing where if you want to play it on a game on the big screen with, well, have you ever tried? It does not feel right when you're trying to buy stuff for someone. If someone wants to buy it, get you for the Pokemon, and you basically just did an emulator. does not feel right. Plus, I'd rather not mess around with the play with backups. So that's assuming I have the hardware at all. Well, hardware is actually one of the, but I mean I do actually have the ability to do it, but don't like doing it, and it's a lot more trickier than pressing 3 buttons behind the 3 buttons in 3 or 4 buttons on the, and I'll be streaming away.
As you may not be able to see at the moment, but sprite art is where the composite signal really has trouble with. The colour is slightly off one or both of them. Then the Game Boy was never known for having all the right colours at the same time. So, some reason why it's chooses pretty is because they tried to give it a colour, and it's a Game Boy artifact, and it's a trick on their end. But really, the colours might not look pretty brilliant, but sprite art looks a lot more sharper on the right, where the RGB SCART again. Well, if you may notice that there is a slight flickering on the left side with the can leave text of Pokemon, such as around the O's and the K.
Now, you may notice I played a bit of the Nintendo 64 for title, The Ocarina of Time. And one, as I said it's not the actual N64 version. I let me pick that one out because I needed to have some way to bridge the difference. And because I've got 2 copies of the N64 version, I think I might talk about why I won't play the N64 version of the Ocarina of Time, or at least the version I own on the N64. And that's it for the moment. I might shout later. See you next time.